we don't talk nearly as much. And I said this to you yesterday, Swipe, but we don't talk nearly as much about Christian Brown and his improvement. We may have a conversation about Christian Brown being the most improved player in the NBA this season. Because to Mars's point, he is exactly what the MIP is. Exactly. His point total has doubled. I think he's moved into the starting lineup. When he comes off the bench, he's one of the best rotation players in the game. He's exactly what the MIP is. Exactly.
Chill, would you give it to him?
Considering his availability,
who would be in the case? Who would be in the case?
It would be him, and for me, it was Dub, it was J-Dub, Norman Powell, and I think that Christian Brown is now in this conversation off the strength that how much more he's improved, how much more his shot has got knocked down, how much better he is as a defender. I'm watching him navigate through screens. I watch him compete on the defensive end, closing out with the right hand, not just closing out with the right hand, being physical with guys. He's still young, and there's some things that he needs to learn, but he's a lot better than you guys have given him credit for. Am I going to say that he's better than KCP? I'm not going to go that far, but I am going to say that you don't miss a lot with Christian Brown, with KCP. I don't think that there's much that you miss, and I love the fact that he's on the floor. I love that.
So for MIP odds right now, I'm checking it out. Cade is at the top, at least of the site that I'm looking at. Dyson Daniels is second. Tyler Hero's third. Christian Brown's fourth. And Evan Mobley is fifth.
It's four of those guys that probably shouldn't be on the list. Like Christian Brown is more of a most improved. Like some of these guys, like
Dyson too, though. Don't forget about Dyson.
Yeah, but I mean, Cade Cunningham is like, yeah, I guess I don't like the
Jordan. Is it because he was the first pick in the draft? Like because I was the first pick in the draft, I can't improve. Is that what it is? Even though I didn't really do. Even though if you look at my numbers ain't much different this year than they were last year.
But I'm saying when a guy like, let's say Jokic have a hell of a season, right? And then the next year he have a way better season.
Kind of like what's going on now.
Yeah, can he win most improved? Why can't he win most improved then?
That's a good question.
Like, that's why I don't like that, because it's like Christian Brown, I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, that's clear indication of improving, but it's like
Dyson too,
but yeah, I guess
Dyson improved it. Part of it was his role. He went from
exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Like, so that's what I was saying about Dyson. But like, the most
that's a huge improvement. Not playing and getting clocked.
Yeah, and Dyson literally in defensive player.
Starting, not just getting run. I'm starting now.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at PrizePicks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With PrizePicks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections in every single stat line imaginable to make your prize picks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with PrizePicks. So what are you waiting for? Download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. PrizePicks, run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy. That's
I mean, shit, that's
too. When
that's one of the biggest. That's one of
25, 7, and 6 or something like that.
That's fine. That's one of the biggest improvements you can make, though. Is getting off the bench and starting and being in the game. And
honestly,
I just don't get the
can you make an argument?
Like, why wouldn't Norman Powell be on there?
Well, he was. I think the injuries, right? Wouldn't the injuries kind of took him out of that?
That's what slowed him down. Yes.
I wouldn't even. I don't even think Norman should be in the conversation, because Norman.
Why?
Because it's just the only thing that changed is the numbers.
That's what be changed. That's what changed for Cade Cunningham. That's the point I'm arguing. Like,
I don't think Cade should be on there either, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he should be on there, because
if that's the case, where Tyler Hero name at? You know what I'm saying?
No, where's Jokic's name at? Where's Jokic's name?
Yeah,
See, that's crazy.
These are the top 5 odds. It's Cade.
I didn't even hear you say
Dyson,
Tyler. My bad.
Cade, Dyson, Tyler, Christian Brown, Evan Mobley. In that
That's
order.
dumb. There's only
just
2
on
of
the
those
site
players
that
deserve to be on there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just dumb. Because it's like, if by that metric, why can't Jokic get on there then?
Didn't Ja Morant win 3 years ago?
Yeah. Like, why would Ja Morant win most improved?
That was the worst. That was the worst
MVP.
one.
He in the MVP
did see a big jump though.
Now he most improved.
I don't know exactly.
Hey, but if we're doing it based on role and how much better, man, no, I'm sick of this. He's not gonna qualify. Chris Dunn deserves that award more than Cade Cunningham and them do, because you want to talk about somebody going from nowhere to being a legitimate contending piece.
Yeah, I think we need to put sanctions on the most improved, because it's silly. Like, it's silly.
He was almost out the league.
Is this supposed to be? Because here's what it seems like we're at odds about. Is it supposed to be you go from like a bench warmer, a guy barely getting minutes, to now you're a very competent NBA player?
That's a big leap.
For instance, Dyson Daniels.
That's cool.
Because this is what Ja Morant did that year. He went from averaging 19, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, to averaging 27, almost 28, 7 assists, 6 rebounds.
Yep.
Yeah, but he also had an expanded role though. Like, he's a number 1 option. Like, I'm not discrediting it, but I do think there's something to, like, you going from like a bench player or a lower tier starter.
Yep.
And now you're like a contributing, like Derek White went. Remember, Derek White went from the Spurs days good, and then he went, and then he went to what was that, the 22? Was that 22 when he went there?
When he got to the Celtics, yes.
And then he went from like that 22 year to like good, and then he went to like boom.
He was a major.
But Swiper, Derek White is kind of the same, and I'm not saying this because of my take, but Derek White, he was the same player in San Antonio. It just was a little bit different. But I would give an example.
Wait a minute, Jordan. What do you mean? What do you mean it was a little bit different, Jordan?
He had spots, but I think consistently he wasn't.
I'm saying he's not playing with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Porzingis and Drew Holiday in San Antonio. Like, he wasn't playing with them.
But Jordan, look though, Derek White is also good without those players too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Swiper, I'm not saying that those players made him. I'm saying like he's the same player. You just added more guys around him to make his job easier. I'll give a perfect example, and I'll use Taurean Prince. Let's say Taurean Prince is the ultimate role player, right? He's averaging 9 points a game, blah, blah, blah. Then he go on to the next year, and now he's averaging 17. 17, 18. That's a most improved. Let's say
Grayson Allen from the year before, the last year.
Yeah, like, that's most improved. Not a guy who was averaging 26 and then went and going to average 31. Like, at that point, give it to Jokic. Why can't Jokic be most improved?
So 2 things. Number 1, Tracy McGrady should have won most improved if we're doing that. Because Tracy McGrady, the next year when he got to Orlando, I think he led the league in scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
The 02 season?
Yeah. He went from averaging like 15, 16 a game to averaging like 28. Something crazy like that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, because when T-Mac was in Toronto, he had a very limited space.
Being better than Vince Carter.
Yes, he ended up averaging.
Like, that's different. Like, he should have won that. That's different.
And to your point, Ron,
he did get most improved that year.
So he did win it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he did win it. Okay.
He went from 15. He averaged like 15, 3 rebounds, 6 or 15, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, to averaging 27, 26.8, but 27. 5 assists, 7 rebounds.
But T-Mac, like I said, T-Mac was a bench player. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, T-Mac was a role player. That's most improved, not a guy that's a number 1 option, and next year he's still the number 1 option. Like,
well, first of all, Ron,
most improvement.
So it shouldn't be the numbers. It should more so be the circumstances.
It should be the circumstances around it. I think so.
Got you. Okay.
First of all, Ron, to your point, I mean, Ja Morant won it. He himself thought Desmond Bain should have won it. He actually gave the trophy to Desmond Bain. He didn't.
I would have been okay with Desmond Bain winning it too.
He was the most improved player.
If we're doing most improved, Malik Beasley deserves to be higher on the list too.
I just think I don't want to get away from what we were talking about.
Wouldn't be mad at that, Swiper.
I just want to make sure that
he might win 6 man. I think
Beasley.
No,
I think he's better than Peyton Pritchard, but you know,
does Shaden belong in this conversation?
Peyton Pritchard is not a point guard, bro. Peyton Pritchard is a straight just bucket getter, bro. That's what Peyton Pritchard is.
Shaden Sharp.
That backup lead guard thing, chill, for Peyton Pritchard, he ain't leading nothing but the bucket. That's all he doing. That's all he sees, the ocean.
Yeah.
So Malik Beasley is second. Peyton Pritchard has the top odds, and this is once again on the site that I'm on. Obviously, it can vary depending on what.
And Pritchard got that 41 ball. That's what did it.
Yeah, so it got Pritchard at number 1, Malik Beasley at 2, DeAndre Hunter at 3, Nas Reed at 4, and Ty Jerome at 5. And at 6, Russell Westbrook.
Stop lying, bro.
Russell Westbrook started.
You a goddamn lie. Ain't nobody put Russell Westbrook in no most.
But Malik Beasley being second is
hey, I want to put a stamp on there.
Oh, not most improved. That was 6 man.
Next year, top 5 most improved. It's going to be Carlo Maktovich from the Pelicans, backup center.
I want to
swiper.
He's cold, bro. He can shoot, dog. He's a shooter, bro.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.